Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna listen to some Down Under FPL.
Welcome to the Down Under FPL show. My name's Russell, and this is my name's Brandon. My name's Brandon, and this is Russell.
Hey
As
guys.
you can tell, we have a bit of fun on everything, which is why it's very just chill. And yeah, we're going to get into Gameweek 7 this week. So, Russ, how did you go?
Look,
Yeah,
I got
six.
50 points. I got the average. At the moment, I'm not too fussed with sitting around that average. Obviously, the drop from first, right, hit me hard a little bit. But it doesn't take much to get back up there.
For sure.
It
What do you
takes
rank
one
overall?
game week. So overall rank is 286,516th.
Pretty good.
Very specific.
Pretty good. And at the end of the day, we're still in that top 1% of managers. I had a good week again. I've got 78, and I had good old Cold Palmer. I didn't
King
captain
Cold.
him, though, because most wouldn't. And Haaland blank for the first time he is human.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've ranked now 63,000th overall. So, I'm very happy about that increase. You know, after game week 1, I was ranked around 6 millionth.
Yeah.
So, now
It's
I'm
climbing
in
its way back up.
63,000th, making a run now. Just trying to work on getting a few transfers in, especially with some upcoming fixtures this week. So,
Yeah.
our top 10, we're going to go through it again, same as last week. Hopefully, you got on a couple. If we looked back at a few from last week, some of them did fire.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Good old Dwight McNeil, he fired.
Neil, man, he's insane.
He's insane.
He's so good. His first goal is phenomenal. Beautiful curl on it. Absolutely pickpocket.
Just buzzed everyone.
Yeah.
So this week, all right, top 10. Okay. I'll go with number 10. And one person I definitely am looking at is going to be Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo Silva, yeah. Look, the Portuguese, he didn't play Champions League, did he?
No, he didn't. So he didn't play the Champions League game midweek. Now, I expect him to start. Pep has that bit of rotation with his mids. And because KDB is still out, and I think what will happen is maybe Foden will drop in as that 10.
Yeah.
And they'll play Silva and Gundogan next to each other. Or Silva and Nunez, who knows? It might be Kovacic. It's really unknown. But I think Silva's experienced and Pep loves him.
Yeah, and look, I definitely don't think Man City will be underestimating Fulham.
No way.
Because like Fulham have a great bit of potential. You've obviously got like sort of Raul Jimenez, who started the season quite slow, but now he's picking back up. He's gone like 10 points, 8 points.
Starting to score goals,
yeah.
and Nunez is on the back burner.
Yeah, and then even Robinson as well. Like he's finding form too. So.
Anderson, he's getting a little bit now. So Anderson scored, I remember, for Palace last year against City at the Etihad. So this could be a good fixture for Anderson if he can get a goal, because he loves to score on the corner set pieces.
Yep, coming off the back of an 8-point week too, Anderson.
He did.
And he was on my damn bench.
Yeah, same as Robinson for me, because I just thought that they weren't going to do it. I had Aina instead, which they played against each other.
Yeah.
Forest were at home, so I just backed the home team.
Yeah.
But Fulham have been resolute. They've just been keeping only one goal per game
Yeah.
at most.
And you know what? That's why they're sitting, they're like mid-table.
Table,
I think.
which is where they want to be.
No, sorry, they're not mid-table at all. They're sixth.
Go Fulham.
Sixth. Go on, Fulham.
Craven Cottage.
Oh, they're
Fans
coming
are
for you,
wild.
City.
So what is your ninth?
Look, my ninth is he was the man that we highlighted last week. It's still McNeil. All right, McNeil for me, I think he's very good. They've been talking about him for a while now, but you look at his fixtures. They've got Newcastle, Ipswich, Fulham, Southampton, West Ham, Brentford, Man United, Wolves. So that's pretty much like the next 8 game weeks.
5.6 million. He's gone up from 5.4 because he dropped down from 5.5.
Yeah.
So I
And
think
he's
everyone's transferring in.
He's still the leading creator.
He is.
Chance creator.
He is. I think he's
So.
definitely a great buy. He's got fantastic fixtures, and you can play him every week. And yes, Everton are still probably struggling, but they are getting better.
They're out of relegation.
They're out of relegation for now.
My dreams are dashed. Maybe they're not getting relegated.
Still another 31 more weeks to go.
Go down.
But yeah, fantastic pick. So number 7, I'm going to highlight another potential pick. I think looking just at the schedule right now, that there are some Spurs players, and I'm really liking the look of Kulusevski.
Yeah, Kulusevski. Mate, he's so good. He's exciting. Like,
He's-
I love him as a 10, but I also love him as that right winger because he'll just drive a defence similar to how Mo Salah used to, right? So, or sometimes still does if you watched his game this morning. But Kulusevski is just a freak. Like, he's so good. He's
His
so
last-
good with the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he can create so much in terms of, like, just moving the ball out of the defender's way at that last second, working a good free kick in a good position. So
6.2 mil, he's gone down from 6.5, so you can get him at a discount. He scored 11 points against Manchester United with 3 bonus points last game, and they're going to fixtures of Brighton, who Cole Palmer just tore to pieces.
Yeah.
West Ham, we've been struggling. Crystal Palace, that have their up and down days, and then Villa into as well as Ipswich. So he's got some games there, and I think for the price now, looking at the premiums, if you wanted to fit in a Salah, Palmer, and Haaland combination, you've got to find some of these cheaper midfielders, right? And Kulusevski, Silva, there's McNeil. You've got some of these guys like Rodgers, that you don't need some of these really expensive guys.
yeah, and look, I mean, you're right. Having those 3, and then even trying to fit in someone like a Saka, it's hard.
It's hard.
But Kulusevski, I think, is fantastic. He's been playing in that central role a lot more.
Yes, he's your 7th.
Yeah, so look, I've got Mark Flecken. So for Brentford, I think Brentford, you can't go past them currently. All right, like, you've got Mbuemo who's firing, and Flecken is going to make you saves. Flecken over the next 10 game weeks, all right? They've got Wolves, Man United, Ipswich, Fulham, Bournemouth, Everton, Leicester, Villa, Newcastle, Chelsea, and Forest. The hardest fixtures for them is Villa, Chelsea. Right? Because
fixtures.
honestly, they're going to get there and have plenty of shots, and it's just down to the defence to really work their asses off. Can they? Probably not, but can Flecken get there and pull off some brilliant one-on-one saves and some brilliant top corner saves? 100%. I reckon he's the next person behind David Raya that you need to get, personally.
Definitely. And look, they do have great fixtures. So if you had a flunky keeper like you've got Henderson or you've got a few others, then make the switch. I think Flecken's definitely a better pick.
I had both.
For the next 6 or 7 game weeks, he's a fantastic pick. And yes, a clean sheet is obviously a bonus, but at the same time, it's more the saves. Like, he's going to get saves.
Yeah, for sure. The only other person I was thinking of potentially for that keeper role would be Verbruggen.
Yeah, for Bruggen.
Brighton.
Yep.
But Brighton can be pretty leaky in defence.
Oh, they can.
They'll score goals. Score goals every day.
Oh, crazy. I've got Sanchez, but they got Forest this week, so I'll probably hold on to him.
Yeah.
And then they go to Liverpool, Newcastle.
He made some shockers last week. That was shocking against...
It's
Mind you, that was all in the first half.
Yeah, all the first half.
That's wild. 6 goals, and then a ball first in the second half.
I know, it was crazy. Okay, number 6.
Right.
So looking at number 6, I think I'm going to look, further on. There are some good forward options, especially for this week. Number 6, I'm looking directly at, where was he? Here he is. Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy. Vardy's having a party.
5.7 million is about to go into Bournemouth, Southampton, and Nottingham Forest. Not bad price. Playing good minutes. Just come off a hard run, and then after that they've got Ipswich, and then they go Manchester United. So Leicester have been managing to hold into games. His XG is only 0.26, so not that great. But at the same time, when I look at him, he's where their goals come from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they've got Edouard that they bought from Palace, but I don't think Edouard's been playing that many minutes. Like, Vardy's been playing 90 minutes, 80 minutes every week. So it's only a matter of time before he bags a double.
Yeah.
And he's their pen taker.
Yeah, very true.
So
very true. And I mean, look, Leicester have like a good couple of players there too, and run of fixtures. Like, you got Justin, who scored 2 goals.
Yep.
His second goal, much better. the first one was bang average. Probably could have been given as an own goal, but I mean, Justin as a back, I think he's definitely someone to keep an eye on. But then, like you said, Jamie Vardy, man, we all love Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone that watches Prem that hates Jamie Vardy.
We love the shithousery, He gives it to the players and the fans.
Mate,
so
the Crystal Palace eagle.
Yes. It's unbelievable. So who's your number 5?
Best. All right, so number 5, I'm looking at Brennan Johnson. All right, Brennan Johnson, he is on fire. He's so good. Like, ever since that game where the Arsenal game, where people were blowing up at him like, oh, he's so quiet, he's just gone on runs. Like, Brentford, Man United, brush them aside. They've got Brighton, which will be a good test.
It'll be a great test.
Right, but Brighton's left side is pretty bang average. So, and with Johnson on that right side, I think he's going to be quite good. Like his expected goals is 2.4, and per 90 is 0.51. So, with a 50% chance that he's going to score a goal,
it's not a bad chance.
Like it's not too bad. Like it's better than having someone who was that we were pointing at before, Delat, Ipswich.
Yeah,
obviously different club level, club quality, but he had like a 0.2 or 0.1.
Yeah, it's not the greatest expected goals. Like he scored well on the weekend. Like, he is going to get some goals. I think now that he's got a couple of goals in the Prem, he'll start to get his confidence. Yeah. And you could probably hold him. Like he's a good price at I think 5.5 or 5.6 mil.
Yeah. Johnson was like 29 points overall. So. And not a lot of people have selected him, 1.7% of teams. So he's definitely someone that could potentially look at a good couple of run of fixtures too. Brighton, West Ham, Crystal Palace, Villa, Ipswich. So should be interesting.
Yeah, and you can't, in learning FPL and in fantasy sports, that you just can't get complacent with your squad. Yeah. Like you might hold your squad for long-term periods, but the fixtures only are good for a certain period, and then you've got to switch and then try and get other guys. So, you can't think, I'm just going to hold this squad for as long as I can, because they'll give you some good weeks and they'll start missing. You'll miss some of these guys, like Spurs players that might be hitting some form. Yeah. You'll miss some of the McNeils, like your Evertons that are hitting some form. So, the key is just picking these players before they strike. Like, for me, I was managed to get on Martinelli last week before he went off on that 13-point hit. So he might go really well this week, and then when Odegaard gets back, then you got to sell him because it's that time to get rid of him, right?
And I mean, like he's definitely got the quality there, and everyone knows the quality, but you can tell that Odegaard shines out a lot more.
To Saka's side.
Yeah, to Saka's side.
He loves him. Yeah. And look, Saka's had a bit of a down output since Odegaard's gone out.
Yeah. But you know what? He's still on my team. I'm still keeping him.
Yeah, we still keep him.
Trust me, I'm cooking up something big. I'm cooking up something absolutely massive. You guys are going to fall off your damn chairs. I'm looking at potentially using my wild card this week or wild card once they get back from international break. Because hopefully, fingers crossed, no one picks up any injuries.
But there's always someone.
There's always someone. So
there's always someone. Which will make sense. What number are we up to now?
Number 4. That's for you.
Good. Okay. Number 4. I think I'm going to go down just a similar road at the moment. I think this week is a good differential, especially for what's his name, Gundogan. I think Gundogan. I'm down the city and train this week. I think they've got some really good fixtures, but now that he's come back in, he's played pretty much every game. Yep. He's played most minutes. And I think he's just got goals in him. He has been playing a little bit deeper in terms of the role than he normally used to. Normally when he season before, when he was at City, he played more as that 8/10. So he would come up and play a bit higher. Yeah. But then they bought Alvarez and then things changed, things changed. So at the end of the day, now I think with Gundogan, he's kind of found a home and he's playing as that 6/8 with Rodri's out for the season.
Yeah, exactly. We won't be seeing any part of Rodri for the rest of the season. You'll just see him there sitting, watching, feeling probably pretty sad. But it's unfortunate, an injury like that, because Rodri is a great player. As much as I hate him, he's just such an annoying person to play against. Your team to play against.
Yeah.
But I think Gundogan's just quality. The fact that Barca is just see ya.
So you can just go, mate. You can go back to City. You can have a fun time.
So dumb. Yeah.
Who's your next one?
My next one, look, it's not someone small. It's someone fairly big. It's Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz last week had the most, chances created for him for the whole entire round. So I definitely think with this game coming up against Southampton, the way that he sits in that 10 role, he's going to be feeding balls straight through the line. He'll cut straight through them like a hot knife through butter. So Kai Havertz, I think, is a very good one to sort of pick up, especially if you're looking to, like me, I'm probably going to get rid of Midema.
Yep.
Going to bring in a cheaper midfielder and then probably take out either Chris Wood or Duran. Which is a big risk, and then put in Havertz.
I think it's a good option, And Arsenal are playing really good football.
Yeah.
So you can't complain with everything that's going on. Look, I think number 2, I'm really kind of eyeing off, another option here. I actually think that when you're looking at the fixtures coming up soon, Liverpool is still playing good football.
Yeah.
And for me, mate, Mo Salah, I think number 2.
Mate,
I like the option because people are starting to sell, and they're starting to sell because he's had a couple of down games.
Yeah,
but he's still an FPL champion.
He is, because you look at the game that he played the other day against what was it, Bournemouth? We played? No, we played Wolves.
Yeah,
we only won 2-1 to Wolves at the Molineux. Like it was Molineux's in it. Like a tough ground to play at.
That's right.
But even on one of Salah's bad games, he still came in with a 10-point haul.
That's right.
Like, if you're getting rid of Salah, you better make sure that you're 100% sure that you're going to get points.
That's right.
Which in FPL is never guaranteed. Right, for me, it's a concrete, there is no argument that Salah stays in your squad throughout the whole entire year, just like Haaland. Unless they pick up a 4-week plus injury. Or 3-week. If it's 1 to 2, whatever, leave him in.
He's a bit fixture proof too, though. Like, he's going to deliver. He's going to deliver in game weeks where you thought, I'm not going to captain this week, and all of a sudden he scores a double.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think people can sell him, and hopefully his price goes down a little bit, because it'd be good to maybe go Saka to him and have Palmer, or even Palmer to him, whatever it might be. But who's your number 1?
My number 1, Big Bad Mbeumo for Brentford. Look, Mbeumo, I think he's great. He's fantastic. He's producing plenty of exciting moments. He's producing goals. He's producing assists. And I think, again, with like Flecken, with their run of fixtures, I think you can't look past him. Cannot look past Mbeumo. So he's up there with like some of the, most selected for this round. I think it was. Oh no, quite. Maybe not. But yeah, like I think he's someone who's fantastic. Like, he's gone 9 points, 8 points. Yes, 2 points against City, but then he went 14, 1 against Liverpool, 9. So against the bigger teams, probably not. Which they've then got Wolves, Man U, Ipswich, Fulham, Bournemouth, Everton, Leicester. So really, they don't play a big team until 4th of December.
Yeah.
I do not count Man U as a big team at the moment.
Yeah, look, no, I don't think so. I don't think at the moment they're going to make some changes pretty soon.
Yeah, like Man U are your traditional top 6, but in terms of like a modern top 6, and no way Man U touches anywhere near that surface. So, but Mbeumo, I think he's going to have a fantastic next couple of weeks. Hopefully, he can stay injury free.
For sure.
So yeah,
which is good. That's our top 10. Thanks for joining us in. Yep. Hopefully you can find some differentials this week for your squad, and we will see you again for Gameweek 8.
Yep. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy, and as always, make sure you stay on top of our socials, stay on top of our YouTube channel. Make sure you listen. Give it a share among your friends, among your grandma, granddad. I'm sure they'll love to listen to it on the YouTubes. But yeah, just keep up with us, all right? And we will see you again next week.
See you guys.
Yeah.